Imagine this. A young actress bursts onto the scene with a role that captures hearts worldwide, only to find her path tangled in whispers, rumors, and unexpected twists. That's the story of Shen Yue, the Chinese star whose journey from wide-eyed newcomer to resilient industry veteran has been anything but straightforward. Have you ever wondered how one controversy can reshape a career, forcing someone to pivot, adapt, and emerge stronger? Let's dive into the aftermath of Shen Yue's most talked about scandal and trace the evolution of her professional life since then, step by step, as if we're unraveling a drama plot together. Shen Yue first caught the public's eye in 2017 with her breakout role as Chen Xiaoxi in the romantic comedy, A Love So Beautiful. At just 20 years old, fresh out of film school where she studied directing and screenwriting, she embodied the awkward charm of first love so convincingly that fans couldn't look away. But it was her 2018 turn as Dong Shankai in the remake of Meteor Garden that catapulted her to international fame. Paired opposite Dylan Wang's brooding Dao Mingxi, their on-screen chemistry sparked not just ratings gold, but a fan frenzy that blurred the lines between fiction and reality. Suddenly, Shen Yue wasn't just an actress. She was part of a cultural phenomenon, with millions shipping the duo as Daishin. What do you think it feels like to have your every glance dissected by the internet? Fast forward through a string of successful projects like Le Coup de Foudre, 2019, where she reunited with Dylan Wang, and My Little Happiness, 2021, and Shen Yue seemed unstoppable. Her girl next door appeal, combined with a knack for heartfelt roles, earned her awards, endorsements, and a spot among China's rising stars. By 2023, she was balancing dramas, variety shows, and even singing gigs, her career a steady climb. But then came the scandal that tested everything, the one that fans still debate in heated online forums. What if I told you it wasn't a single explosive event, but a web of rumors that peaked in mid-2025? The controversy erupted around July 2025, tied to her upcoming drama, A Day in July, a Chinese adaptation of the Korean hit Extraordinary You. Shen Yue was cast as the female lead, a role that promised to showcase her in a fresh, fantasy romance light alongside rising stars Chun Haosin and Tian Suning. Excitement buzzed. Fans were thrilled to see her tackle a more complex character after years of sweet romances. But just a week into filming, disaster struck. Tian Suning, playing a key supporting role, found himself at the center of an explosive personal scandal. Rumors swirled of a secret marriage, a hidden child, infidelity allegations, and even emotional manipulation of ex-partners. Social media lit up with 15 trending topics, and netizens demanded answers. 44, it was the kind of mess that could derail a production overnight. For Shen Yue, the fallout was immediate and personal. Her dedicated fans, protective of her image, launched a boycott against Tian Suning, flooding Weibo with calls to replace him and pleading with the production team to shield their idol from the drama's taint. 43 hashtags like #ProtectShenYue trended, but so did speculation about whether the controversy would force her off the project. Whispers grew louder. Was Shen Yue aware of Tian's issues? Would this association harm her squeaky clean reputation? The timing couldn't have been worse. Shen Yue had been selective with roles, turning down big offers to focus on quality, and this felt like a betrayal by the industry she trusted. But the scandal didn't stop there. Layered atop the co-star drama were persistent rumors about Shen Yue's own private life, fueled by her enduring link to Dylan Wang. Since Meteor Garden, fans had speculated about a real-life romance with leaked photos, cryptic social media posts, and even alleged videos surfacing over the years. By 2025, these escalated into wild claims, secret marriages, hidden relationships, and a supposed breakup that left both stars reeling. One viral video in August claimed a leaked confession from Dylan, while others accused Shen Yue of prioritizing her alleged beau over career moves, like refusing major roles to avoid schedules clashing with his. Dylan himself faced his own scandal around the same time. Details murky, but involving personal conduct that had agencies issuing statements and fans in turmoil. Shen Yue's response? A rare public comment that shocked everyone. She broke her usual silence, defending her co-star and emphasizing loyalty amid the chaos, words that fans interpreted as a subtle nod to their bond. Through it all, there was one constant. One report quoted sources close to her saying, hinting at unwavering support despite the storm. 4. Picture the pressure. At 28, Shen Yue was navigating not just professional fallout but invasive scrutiny of her personal life. Reports even surfaced of a mysterious career pause, with claims she was stepping back to focus on private matters, perhaps even ending her acting career altogether. 5. Fans panicked. Would this be the end? Social media erupted with support campaigns, but the damage was real. Endorsement deals wavered, and media outlets dissected her every move. Yet, in true Shen Yue fashion, she didn't crumble. Instead, this became the pivot point for her career evolution, a transformation from reactive star to empowered artist. The immediate aftermath saw Shen Yue doubling down on A Day in July. Despite the boycott calls, production continued, with Tian Sinning issuing apologies and vowing to focus on work. 46. Shen Yue stayed professional, sharing subtle updates from set that reassured fans. Photos of her in costume, beaming amid the fantasy sets, signaling that the show must go on. By August 2025, she attended the Weibo Cultural Exchange Night in Thailand, turning heads in elegant gowns and winning the Most Popular Chinese Actress Overseas award, a clear sign that her global fanbase hadn't abandoned her. 59. What does it say about resilience when, amid boycott hashtags, you're still celebrated on international stages? Her appearance there wasn't just a red carpet walk, it was a statement. Dressed in flowing whites and pastels that echoed her romantic image, she smiled through interviews, dodging personal questions with grace and steering talk to her passion for storytelling. This scandal, it turns out, forced Shen Yue to reassess her path. Pre-2025, her roles leaned heavily on romance, sweet, relatable tales that mirrored her own youthful vibe. Post-controversy, there's a noticeable shift toward versatility. Take her emotional interview in July 2025, where she opened up about the struggles and hidden pain of the industry for the first time, tears behind her signature smile. 61. It humanized her, drawing empathy from audiences tired of polished facades. Fans responded by rallying harder, turning the narrative from victim to survivor. And her agency? They announced good news soon after, hinting at upcoming projects that prioritize her growth. 21. By September 2025, the current moment as we speak, Shen Yue's evolution is in full swing. She's wrapped key scenes for A Day in July, a drama now generating buzz for its high-stakes plot and her nuanced performance as a character discovering hidden worlds, much like her own real-life revelations. Reports confirm she's back on set, looking more focused than ever, with insiders praising her for pushing through the noise. 55. Beyond that, whispers of a lead role in a historical epic are circulating, a genre she hasn't tackled before, signaling her desire for unfamiliar challenges as she once shared. 11. No more typecasting. This is Shen Yue experimenting, directing her own narrative. Her personal life rumors? They've quieted somewhat, with both she and Dylan Wong thriving separately yet supportively. Recent sightings show her at industry events, laughing with peers, while Dylan navigates his comeback. The final words and emotional goodbyes that tabloids hyped? Overblown, it seems, more fan fiction than fact. 10. Shen Yue's agency has been vocal about her happiness with her current path, contrasting with peers facing agency woes. 13. And that career-ending rumor? Debunked by her active schedule, including variety show cameos and brand collabs that highlight her maturity. What can we learn from this? Shen Yue's post-scandal arc isn't about retreat, it's about reinvention. From the girl who felt displaced, entering acting to a woman owning her choices, she's evolved into a symbol of quiet strength. 11. Fans speculate. Will A Day in July be her redemption hit? Or will she surprise us with a directorial debut, drawing on her original training? As of September 8th, 2025, one thing's clear. Shen Yue's story is far from over. It's interactive in the best way. Her fans shape it, just like yours might. So, what role do you hope she takes next? Drop your thoughts, and let's keep watching this evolution unfold.